welcome back to Bloomfield Canada, everybody. I just picked up a cultivating contract to do while we do some of our harvesting. I figured the harvesting of the sugarcane is going to take so long that I must have kind of get some more contracts kind of going, ready. Since with my new rule, I have to be doing something in order to have a contract. Well, I'm going to be doing something for a while, so let's just get this going. Possibly. Here we go. All right, so unfortunately, I was not able to reach the hitch there in the back with the trailer, so I'm gonna have to follow it along. Let's lower the harvester. See if I can figure this out. Right, turn that on. Oh, need to move this guy. I'm trying to find the trailer. Should have just hopped out. Here we go. There we go. And the good thing is, I'm pretty sure that arm goes to both sides, so I can, not have to worry about destroying my crops. Getting a pretty good yield off of this. I don't know why it keeps zooming the camera in. Sorry about that. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the harvester holds any, so I kind of have to follow it the whole time. Just put it straight into the trailer. Is it gonna go? Maybe it's not gonna go because it's full. I think that was it. It's gonna be a lot of maneuvering. Don't like how it keeps zooming in when I get to a certain angle. Maybe I just go from above. Alright, well, I will put a quick skip in here and bring you guys back when we go to sell our first load of sugarcane. Alright, we just filled up our first load. It's done about 4 rows, I think, almost. So let's actually check what our prices look like. Okay, so it's obviously not the best time, but we don't really have too much of a choice. So either the train or the farmer's market. The farmer's market is closer. It's only $1 difference, so we're just gonna take it there. So the good thing is we're gonna get a large yield. The bad thing is it's pretty inexpensive per 1,000 liters. So we're probably only gonna be getting a few thousand from this one load. But that'll kind of give us a good idea of potentially what we could be getting. And I've kind of thought about the first purchase I want to make, or the next purchase, I should say. And I think what I want to do is get, or what I am going to do, is get the back portion for the mower. Partially because our grass needs mowed this month. And it's already almost the second day of October. I'll probably have to go into the night a little bit just to make sure I get the sugarcane harvested. But I won't show you guys that because it's really hard to see with the dark. But I think we should make enough from this sugarcane. And actually, let's check. So we have the pottinger, because I want them to match, just to make sure the... Actually, let me make sure I'm not going to crash. Okay, just hold up there a sec. So I want to get the pottinger just to make sure that they fit together. Okay, so 75. Hopefully with the contracts and selling this and everything, hopefully we can get to that. Apparently it goes in the other drop off. There we go, selling our first bit of product besides silage. It's a decent amount of money. Okay, almost 5 grand per drop off. So to get to 75, I need 15 drop offs. So that might be a little bit of a stretch, but I think with some of the contracts we're doing, we should get there. And then I think the next purchase after that will be a lime spreader, because with the grass field that we've had for a while is definitely low in pH, so we want to get that little extra boost to our yields just to kind of keep that going. Alright, let me check on some of the contracts. Alright, I can do this in spare time. I actually want to turn that to automatic drop. Of course, this guy's waiting. Get this back and get this sugarcane going some more. So in the future, obviously, we won't be selling the sugarcane as is. We'll be using it for sugar in the dairy plant, and I think also for some ice cream. And I'm not sure, I don't think flavored milks need sugar. but the ice cream definitely does, and the chocolate, you need to have sugar for the dairy. I think that maybe there's a chocolate milk, so I guess in an indirect way, you kind of need it for the milk as well. So this sugar will definitely come in. I'm probably going to put the sugar mill on the field, which I think I've talked about that before, but it obviously will reduce how much we get. But I mean, I guess we can kind of judge. Actually, maybe I'll make it a point to count how many total drop-offs we have. This is 37,500 liters that this container can hold. Sorry about that. So I'll keep a count of how many drop-offs we do. That way I know about how much sugar, how much I get from it, and I can kind of judge later on how much of the field I actually need yearly, and whether it'll be, you know, hopefully too much more than we need, because I'd rather obviously have more than not enough. It's a little bit tricky to get them to turn around. You kind of have to like be underneath the drop-off for him to register that he's okay to turn around. Weird. It's not going to be easy when I can't drive in these fields either. Alright, so I'll bring you guys back when I get a little bit further along in this, and or something interesting happens. So, see you in a sec. Alright, welcome back everybody. It has been a long time harvesting this sugar cane. You can see I had to actually bring the time down a little bit just so we didn't lose the month of October before we can cut the grass. So, and this is actually a separate session for me. It was taking so long that I had to stop playing and kind of come back a different day. But hey, look, we have maybe 2 more runs left. So, very exciting. I know this is, I guess, the real way to do the sugarcane. We will be kind of doing, let's just say, a quicker way here in the future. Not the near future, most likely. I just felt like, you know, I had to do it the real way at least once, even though it'll probably be more than once. One thing I do want to... Oh, geez. What are you doing? That's okay. I want to see, and I have to do some testing offline. I want to find if there is a trailer that will hook on to this. Oh yeah, it's finishing up. Perfect. Last row. If there's a trailer that will hook onto this, onto the harvester, so we can do, you know, I don't have to sit here and drive next to it. I just feel like it'll be a lot faster if I can do it that way. I hate how it zooms in at that one moment. So I have, and this, I might have lost count, I might not have, but I have written down this was 11 loads. So just about 400,000 liters of sugarcane. So quite a bit. I'm not sure what the production in the sugar factory is, but I think that would be definitely plenty to get what we need. And again, if I build the sugar factory here on this plot and lower that a little bit, I think we'll be fine. All right. I think I'm hitting something. Yeah. Come on. Move out of the way. Refuel. Oh, shoot. Well, I don't know how it was still going if it wasn't fueled. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. All right, well, let's get this out of the way. It's actually... Oh, it's off. Of course it's off, because it has no fuel. So, looking up online, and I haven't done this before, so it doesn't look like it will regrow, but supposedly it will. There were a few spots the harvester couldn't pick up, and with me, like with the worker not, hitting every single spot, I didn't really know how else to get it. So I ended up like driving over them and destroying those. So I'm not sure if those spots are going to regrow or not. I guess we'll see. And actually, the reason I brought this tractor over, this is from a contract, which we have all the contracts finished at this point, but I did buy the back end of the Pottinger, which is why we have money that we have. Oh, unreachable. There we go. Actually, you don't need that attached. Oops. Or that. I thought about saving some for the planter, just in case we needed to, I did something wrong and we needed to plant again, but I don't think we're going to do that. I'm just going to sell it. So we probably got, let's see, if I did 10 runs and I'm getting about $5,000 per. So yeah, like 50, let's go with like 58,000 maybe after this set total. So, I mean, to be completely honest, it's way too much work. 58 grand. It really is. It's worse than sugarcane, to be honest. It feels like, I mean, sugarcane, I feel like you get a little bit more money out of it, but who needs that sign? Just went flying. You squeeze in here. I don't know why you turned. Oh man. The AI sometimes, they like freak out. Oh yeah, monster trucks. Please excuse my bad driving. Alright, so I'm gonna drop this off. I'm gonna put the, actually, before I do this, I'm gonna fix you. Oh geez, you got yourself completely, what are you? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to reset that because I don't know how to pick that up. Yeah. Honk back right at you. And while I'm here, probably fix this tractor. So, I mean, we did a decent amount of contracts. The sugarcane that we sold didn't even completely pay for this Pottinger like I thought it might. but that's fine. I mean, the contracts we did at the same time really helped us out too, which obviously we're not going to do forever. And actually this year is pretty much the last of them. I think it'll be very, very sparingly after that. Because I think we're at the point where we're making enough money from silage, and once I cut this, I'm going to put it all in the silage. Probably going to keep a small subset, like maybe 10 for the cows, which I think is more than enough, especially with all the hay we have. So I think it's more than enough, but just to kind of keep stock for the cows and sell the rest. And that should be a good bit of cash. I mean, if I probably won't get it baled I do want to switch time back to 5. So yeah, I won't get it baled today in, October. So it'll probably be November before it's baled. So even if the best time is December, I won't have silage at that point yet. So I have to wait till at least January when it's fully turned to silage. But again, that should be fine. It's usually December or January, so January might actually be the best price. So yeah, before I keep going, I want to get this grass going. Oh jeez. And apparently I did not clean it after the last use. Oh, of course. You're not going to be able to pick it up if you have a front weight. Let's just put this right here. And this will be done so much faster than it was before. Nice. Oh yeah. So much better for working with. Okay. Right, let's get this finished, dropped off. Get our last bit of cash. Okay, so decent amount of money for the last one. All right, I am going to leave this. No, I must drive it back. I was going to leave it here, but I don't have to come get it. Okay, so let's just talk through what the plan is. So I have obviously the grass field that will be cut into silage. The first cut in spring will probably also be silage to be sold. And maybe by that time, I don't know if I'm gonna need hay for a while, to be honest. I mean, all of next year it might just be silage to be sold. Maybe keep a few here and there if I run out of the 10, but I don't. The cows aren't really going through much right now. I think they have about. Actually, let's check. They have about 8. No, 10 grand of hay. 10,000 liters of hay. 10 grand. 10,000 liters of hay. So, I'll let that, like I said, I'll let that dwindle down, put some silage in there, and, or not silage, TMR. In terms of contracts, I don't really know if there's much else to do for contracts, but okay, so let's talk purchases. So the first purchase I want to make the next time I have the funds to do so will be this fertilizer spreader. I want to get the bigger one just because it makes it easier. I don't have to fill it up as much. And I know it can be used for fertilizer and lime, but I want to get it for specifically for lime. I don't have to switch back and forth. I can use each one for one thing. So that's the first purchase. The second, I think I want to try to start to get more fields. I'm tempted to get some production points, but I'm really not making enough. I don't have enough different products to really make much from them yet. And I also don't have things like the trailer to pick up the products and sell them, and I don't even know if there's a mod I typically use. I don't know if I downloaded it. I did not. So there's a mod that I usually use that's like an auto loader for pallets and things. I mean, technically I could use the telehandler to do that. You know, after you've done it once, I don't really feel like you need to do it again, but yeah, I don't know. Before we get to that point, if you guys have a strong feeling either way, whether I should do it the real way with the telehandler, loading all the pallets onto a flatbed, or using the auto loader, let me know. For this one, I guess I'm okay with whatever you guys want. Yeah. And then for future times, I'll probably just use the auto load because it gets a little tedious. All right, I'm actually just going to put this over here to pick up some manure. Not now, but at some point. Yeah, and let's get rid of the contract. So I guess according to my rule, I could work on some cultivating. Actually, I might do that since I don't have contracts next year, as many. This guy's stuck. All right, so while that's going, let's get some contracts going. So 51 right next to us. 48's across, 37. All right, so let's just do these two. Borrow, accept. And the harvesting, I don't think I want to do. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Oh, jeez. All right, you are going. I need to drive that back at some point. Oh, I need to go refuel it. I'll do that later. All right, so I'm going to take over this grass work. And I think, yep, we're just about at time. So, yeah, in between episodes, I'm going to get this grass finished up. And go refuel the sugarcane harvester and bring that back and kind of put it away and all that. And yeah, next time we'll be in probably November, and you know, windrowing and baling up this grass. So thanks for joining, and I hope you join me again next time. Have a good one.